Welcome back. You're watching The Globe. So, you know that Monday is, of course, the planned shutdown. And there have been assurances from the organisers, EFF, who've asked the whole South African public to participate in the protests and the marches. And there's been concern from some people that things may not go as peacefully as assured by the police and the political parties. Well, Brian Phaaloh is the general of the Secretary General of the South African Informal Traders Forum, and he joins us now via Zoom. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Peter. Thanks for inviting us.
So tell me, informal traders, are they for this shutdown or are they not supporting it?
Look, Peter, our members are diverse. Some, they are members of political parties in their choices. Some they are in, some they are not. But what we did and discussed as leadership, we are used to this, Peter, on the street. Like today, there was a march. So we don't treat Monday as different from what was happening in Pretoria today. And so we are ready. We are ready for anything. And it's not going to be a first day that we will be experiencing whatever that will happen on Monday. So our members are already experiencing these things on a daily basis. So yeah, we are ready for Monday.
All right. When you say, are you ready, does that mean that you're not participating in the shutdown, but it'll be business as usual for you? Or what does it mean?
Yes, definitely. It is business as usual for us. Because, I mean, look, it's like someone who's working in an office. And then you come and say that person mustn't go in that office. And if he don't go there will be nothing. That means there will be no salary and everything. So the streets are for our offices. That's where we make money. Any day, any hour, any minute that we lose, it means a lot. It's a loss for us. So our members will be on the street, will be working. They will be trying to make sure that they do everything to make sure that they end their end of the meet.
Have you been approached by EFF and other organisers not to trade on the streets, asking you to stay away?
No. All what our members experienced, they never speak to us as leadership, but all what they did, I think, is activists on the ground. They were just giving them papers. In those papers, they are not clear whether not to work or not to come to work, but they are simply saying there will be a shutdown, of which it's something that we all know. So our members are quite aware, and we took a stance that to us, it will be business as usual, because, I mean, this is not the first shutdown. This is not the first march. We are always affected, Peter, either way. So we will continue to do whatever that we used to do when there's a march or a shutdown, to make sure that our members are protected, our members are secured, and the life continues.
All right, let's talk about what you can do on the day, and what are you preparing to potentially face?
It's a little bit difficult for Monday because we are told there's no starting point and there's no ending point. It's just shut down. That means wherever people are feeling to do whatever that they will be doing on the day, they can do it. But normally in a normal march, we know where the march will be proceedings and all that. So we normally go around where our members are, or those members that will be affected, and make sure that we protect our business so that they can pass peacefully, and there's nothing that is like looting, not a member that will be affected or lose anything, especially when it comes to looting. So we make sure that we guide on that. But on Monday, as we are saying, we are ready. We will see whatever that will happen. If ever there's any members that are affected on the street, we will do as we used to do. We communicate with each other. If ever there's a group of people that are gathering maybe on such a street, then we'll go and guide that street to make sure that our members are safe. And we believe that, the law enforcers, they also assured that they will be around. And even the organizers, they never guaranteed that there will be any violence on the street. So yeah, we believe that Monday it will go as other days.
All right. So you're prepared to protect yourself even if some people decide that they're going to take violent action or become aggressive. Are you armed? I mean, how are you going to protect yourself from crowds?
We've been doing that, Peter. We've been protecting ourselves from crowds. I remember the COSATU march that was very big. I think it was 2019. We managed to stop that. There was student march where they were marching for Department of Education and all that. When those kids, they knocked off from the march, they went straight to our members and we managed to contain them. It doesn't matter. We are also a crowd. You must know that especially when we know that there's something that it's going to happen. We normally don't beat or harass or push people to do whatever. We just check where they're going, even when they are coming closer to our businesses. That's where then we make sure that we protect, they don't reach to our businesses. But we don't provoke people who are doing whatever that they want to do on the street because we are sharing the street with everybody.
What are you hearing on the ground? I mean, your line of work depends very much on foot traffic. The taxi says that they'll be operating, but are you hearing...
Actually, we become happy when we...
Yeah. I was just saying...
Yes, Peter, because look, a holiday to us, it's one of the days where we make sure that we're making money as much as we can. Look, students are not going to school. We know very well that kids will be going around looking for snacks, whatever, fruit and veg, so that they are preparing for Tuesday, which is an actual holiday. So we believe that we will take that opportunity to make sure that our members are making enough profit as they can on Monday. And when it comes to intimidations and all those, normally we even if there's a march or a shutdown, we know very well at 2 o'clock in a normal day, it goes down and people, that's where they go out and buy their last kind of a meal to make sure that when they reach home, they are able to prepare their supper, healthy so with fruit and veg that we are dealing with. So even if then there will be disturbances, we normally get that for an hour or 30 minutes. After that, it's business as usual.
All right. What might you want to tell the EFF leadership and other organizers about shutdowns and how it affects your bread and butter? They're saying that your lives will get worse if they don't do shutdowns. How do you process it?
No, that is absolutely not true. I mean, look, EFF is just a political party, which we have members that belongs to that political party. But I mean, we learned, Peter, in a very hard way that politicians are not there for us. They will come when days like this or votes are coming and they'll approach everybody. That's when then they will think about it. But when it comes to our lives, will be worse if ever this is not happening and whatever. Actually, politicians are making our life to be difficult. So it's not true. So whatever that they are doing, because it's South Africa and there's democracy, and we understand that in the Constitution, shutdowns and marches and all those, they are allowed. But at the same time, they must respect other people's rights. And I don't think they are pushing everybody to be part and parcel of their march or a shutdown. But they are simple alerting everybody to know what is going to happen on Monday. And then you must be alert. And hence I'm saying we are ready and we are alert for any other action that will happen on the street. We will meet it there. And we believe these are our brothers and sisters who are there. They understand very well the background of informal sector. So they will behave differently when it comes to informal sector.
All right, and that's where we'll leave it. Thanks very much indeed for joining us and sharing your thoughts with us about this march on Monday. Thanks for your time.